Parkinson's is a long-term chronic disease that affects the central nervous system, but one Chicago area man isn't letting that define him, and he's on an extraordinary journey to raise awareness. 13 on your side's Blake Keller caught up with him as he made his way into the desert southwest.
To be honest, nobody thought I could do this.
An impossible feat to some, but to Bill Bucklew, he's proving everyone wrong, walking across the country for a good cause.
The real goal of the trip for me is to interact with people who have Parkinson's disease or had Parkinson's disease in their friends, families, or lives.
In 2012, at just 43 years old, Bill was diagnosed with early onset Parkinson's, a disease that's also affected his father and grandfather. He's walking 2,503 miles from Georgia to San Diego.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a marathon and a half, so roughly 39 miles a day.
Taking it day by day and step by step to find a cure and educate others on a disease that affects more than 200,000 people a year in the United States.
Exercise is great for Parkinson's. It's the one thing that people feel confident can actually slow the progression. There's no real cure, right? There's no other real way to do it.
Beverly Ribaudo, a local resident who has been living with Parkinson's for over 20 years, says seeing Bill's journey is motivating.
I find it very inspiring because he's out there doing something. I'm not saying you have to get out and run a marathon or you have to walk 2,500 miles like Bill's doing, but if you'll just get off your behind and walk around the neighborhood, it's been the only thing proven to slow down the progression of this disease.
Beverly was so inspired she gifted her book she wrote on Parkinson's for Bill to take along his journey. With roughly 200 miles left to go, the people he meets along the way keep him going.
So for me, this whole trip is building connections, working together. I expect that many of these connections that I built on this trip will last a lifetime, and we'll work together to find a cure, and that's what's really going to matter.
Bill and his nonprofit organization, Uncorked Adventures, is raising money for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. And if you want to keep up with Bill during his final stride to San Diego, you can follow his live GPS, which you can find on our website at KSWT.com.